Here, a continuous support the betterment of the college, Dr. S. Leelavadi Madam, the control of examination, and Dr. K. Kamar Jagan Madam, the deputy color of examination. Now I remember the guidance and support. I am proudly welcome both Madam. I am extending a warm welcome with a great pleasure the Deans of Academic, Dr. Kumaravel, Dr. L.R. Gopinath, Dr. Gandipan, Dr. Anand Babu, Dr. Padmanabhan, those who have rendered a constant support and development of the institution. I welcome you all. We know the head of the departments is seated in the dais. They are the real backbone of our institution. It is due to their efforts that the college could grow into the S2. ஈன்ற பொழுதில் பெரிதுவுக்கும் தன் மகனை, so தன் மகளை சான்றோன் என கேட்ட தாய். This is the day not only for the students but also the parents also. This is the day of them, their dreams come true. They are there to experience the part of their daughter's achievements. As one of the stakeholders of this college, I welcome you all of this a memorable occasion. I also take this opportunity to welcome the both teaching and non-teaching staff members, other supporting staff members, the members of the representing the press and media, both print and electronics, and their guests present here. So my dear young graduates, I deem to immense pleasure to submit the activities of our college before you. As the last year progressed, the academic year 2018 to 19, the year can be declared as the year of progress of our college. With the blessings and kind guidance of our beloved chairman, sir, we are to marching towards the new innovation and some steps are towards the excellence. Our institutions to offering the rich number of the courses, the UG, PG level. We are offering 27 UG program, 16 PG program, 13 MPhil program, 11 department have PhD program. A total student strength is more than 5,600. In marching towards our goal, we have successfully extended the efforts producing 2,382 graduates during the academic year 2018 to 19. About 700 students from various disciplines have been placed at 30 reputed companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Technologies, CTS, Tech Mahindra, Amazon, Capgemini, Exaware, etc. I would like to inform you all, we are the top 20 promising colleges in Tamil Nadu by Higher Education, a review magazine. I feel too proud to share with you all the Vigas is secured the 4th rank in country, a Suchita ranking in 2017 by the Ministry of Human Resources Development, the Government of India, for hygienic infrastructure and campus maintenance among all the colleges of our country. During 2018 to 19, we have sent around 226 research grants, a proposal to the various funding agencies like DST, DPT, UGC, ISRO, CSIR, DRDO, ICMR, ICSR, and Tamil Nadu State Council of Science and Technology, including Atal Incubating Center for the net rupees 4 crores. We have received grants of 60 lakhs through the government funding schemes. Our faculty members have published 227 research papers in peer-reviewed journals, and they have presented the papers in various national and international conferences and seminars. The NCBI and Scopus entry is raised to up to 169 papers from our college. During this academic year 2018 to 19, our college has strengthened its industry institute collaboration through the MOU with CSME Academy International Singapore, TNSRO, Post-Gem State University New York, National Education Foundation USA, Kristu Jayanti College of Bangalore, ICS Pacific University Technology Innovative Malaysia, TCS Chennai, Asian International University of Malaysia, Human Education Entrepreneurship Development, NGO Chennai, etc. We have organized total of 256 conferences, seminars, workshops, symposium, guest lectures, both national and international level, wherein the foreign delegates from Singapore, Slovenia, USA, Korea, Bangladesh, UAE visited our college during the academic year 2018 to 19. 7 of our faculty members have been awarded doctoral degree in philosophy during the academic year. 7 of our faculty members have cleared set examination during the academic year. We have inaugurated various centers of excellence like Women Entrepreneurship, Institution Social Responsibility Cell, R&D Cell, Career Guidance Cell, IPR Cell, etc. And many other rare pipeline of to enhance the quality of academic practices towards the institutional growth. To quote the students' achievements, the sports, they had participated various national, state, district level and division level sports competition to won the national level, one state level, 3 district level, 2 division level championship in boxing, swimming, basketball, taekwondo, fencing, yoga, etc. Also, 350 faculty students have been actively participating in won the prizes of various other extracurricular and as well as the co-curricular activities organized by our institution that others. I take the pride announcing the management has granted a free concession and fellowship for the scholarship for the students with a worth of rupees 1.5 crores. I am glad to inform you to August gathering that a total of 1,134 candidates have been to awarded today and deals the furnished below. The undergraduate student, the 822, the postgraduate candidates, 231, Master of Philosophy scholars, 81. Among them, 20 are the gold medalists and 180 of them is the rank holders. This institution, it is a march towards the excellence and had to incorporate the new trends and accommodate other demands. The corporate effort, the people help in translating their thoughts into the reality. I have already mentioned the year of progress. Swami Vivekananda, one of the great saints of India, quoted that there is no chance for the welfare of the world unless the condition of the woman is improved. It is not possible, it's the bird by the fly only on the one wing. So let us join together and create the new woman empowered world. Thank you, sir. I invite the Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Alagappa University, Karaikudi, Honorary Colonel Professor and Rajendran to address the graduates.
Good morning to everybody. The most respected, esteemed chairman of Vivekananda Group of Institutions, Chief Executive, Managing Director, Vice Chairman, Joint Managing Director, Joint Secretary, Principal, Controller of Examinations, Deans, members of the teaching faculty, the administrative staff, distinguished guests, the press and media, parents, and dear graduates. Once again, good morning to all of you. At the outset, I thank the chairman for having invited me to deliver the graduation day address of this esteemed college. Started in 1995 with 65 students for imparting higher education to women. Vivekananda College of Arts and Science has grown like a banyan tree in a quarter of a century. Today, it is the biggest institution catering to the needs of more than 5,500 women students. The person behind this great achievement is none other than the visionary founder, Dr. Shri M.KARUNANIDHI. He has a vision. He deserves our encomium and praise as the founder. The nurturing of this college brought many laurels to him from various quarters. He was conferred with the title VIDHYA RATHNA by the World Friendship Council of the United Arab Emirates. He was also honored with the title Rashtriya Ratna by 3 governors such as Major General Krishna Rao, Honorable Dr. Bhishmanaran Singh, and Honorable Dr. V. Rama Rao. I also learned that he was honored in England and USA for his contribution to the cause of women's education. This is an academic institution exclusively for women in dynamic equilibrium with the social and economic environment. This college strives with the objective continuously for imparting education socially relevant so as to make the students useful citizens of this country. The mission of the institution is to discover the potential of women students and offer them suitable education for their intellectual, cultural development, and deserves our appreciation. Certainly, you must feel proud to be the alumni of this college. Graduation Day is a major academic event in the calendar of an educational institution. It is an important landmark in the career of a student and indeed everyone connected with the pursuit of knowledge in the college. In fact, they are really overawed by this occasion. On this occasion, I wish to congratulate all those who are obtaining their degrees. I feel extremely happy because the college has been offering inclusive education, empowering women, especially from the rural areas. This is not just a degree or certificates, dear graduates, in your hands, but it is a certificate of hope and aspiration of your parents and teachers. In fact, all of you must be obligated to two individuals in your lives. First, to your parents, because they are the ones who have shown you this world. Perhaps most of the parents, or some of them, they are not even entered the portals of higher education, but yet they want their children, particularly their daughters, to enter into higher education and pursue higher education. It is their will and determination, their sacrifice that has seen you this day, and you are having your degrees in your hands. And hence, throughout your life, you must be warm, grateful, as well as affectionate to parents. These are the days of displacement from the place where we are born and go in search of job and get our jobs. But at the same time, your roots must be rooted to the place where we are born. Sometimes in this modern era, the parents are left alone. They remain in their roots, in their villages, in their homes, but their children go away from them and sometimes go out of the city, go to other districts, go out to other states, and also outside the country also. Wherever you are, your obligation is to remember always with warmth and affection your parents. This is the greatest obligation that you have in your life. The second one is your teachers. Teachers are really the one who enlighten us, and they really show us the enlightenment and also the world. And as a result, teachers, they have a great role to play in our life throughout your career. Because when Dr. Radhakrishnan, the teacher of teachers, when he was teaching at Mysore University, and then he was given an assignment in Calcutta University, he was about to go to Calcutta by train, and there was a carriage driven by horses ready to take him to the railway station. But when he entered the coach, the students removed the horses and started pulling the carriage till the railway station. That is the affection that they had towards the teacher, particularly Dr. Radhakrishnan. In fact, a teacher should endear the students. And that is what we learn from throughout the life and mission of teachers. The teachers always should impart what is known as a distinction between studying and learning. And similarly, a teacher knows who is a best student, who is a student who needs some help. Because a teacher never distinguishes a good student and a bad student, or what should I say, a marginal student. But the duty of a teacher is to bring all the students alike and make them successful in life. There is an episode in Mahabharata. The episode is Dronacharya, who used to teach the skills of archery to all his students. But the students always felt there is only one student who is very close to Dronacharya, and that was none other than Arjuna. So they were always used to murmur, why the teacher shows partiality to Arjuna, not to us. And one day, when they started from their hut where they were staying to a bank of a river, and then after crossing the river, they came to a shade of a tree, and there Dronacharya called Arjuna and said, Arjuna, I forgot my clothes. Kindly go and bring my clothes. So Arjuna returned to the hut. Meanwhile, Dronacharya started teaching the skills of archery to the remaining students. And one sloka he told them, and also they practiced it. Particularly, he shot an arrow into the tree where they were standing. Suddenly, all the leaves in the tree had one hole. He said, this is the power of this particular sloka, and this skill you must master. By the time he completed the lesson, Arjuna returned with clothes. Dronacharya took the clothes and went away for bathing and having the new clothes. All the other students also retired to have their morning bath and as well as for dining. Arjuna was left alone. He looked at the tree and wondered, when he left the tree leaves were intact. But now he found there is a hole in each and every leaf. So something the master must have taught. What is it? He went around the tree and found on the sands there is a sloka. He started mastering the sloka and practiced the sloka. By the time he shot an arrow into the tree, all the leaves had a second hole. And Dronacharya returned. And all the other students also returned. And Dronacharya asked all of them, who did this? Immediately the rest of the students, except Arjuna, told him that they were nothing to do with this. They did not do it. And Arjuna immediately said, Master, you have to pardon me. Because in your absence, I thought that you have taught something to rest of the students. When I found a sloka, I mastered it and I want to practice it. And that is the reason why I shot an arrow into the tree. I found that it has created a second hole in all the leaves. Then Dronacharya turned towards the other students and said, when I taught this lesson to you, Arjuna was not here. You learned the lesson from me. But when I taught you the lesson, I thought you will practice the lesson. But after having learned the lesson, you went away. But Arjuna was not here when I taught this lesson. When he came back and found that there was a sloka, he mastered it and practiced the lesson that I taught in absentia. And that is the difference between studying and learning. What Arjuna did was learning. What the other students did was studying. When we study for examinations, that is only we take it to our head and then we forget it. When we learn, we not only take it to our head, but we internalize what we learn to our heart. This thirst for learning must be always there. I'm sure that is the reason why the profession of teaching is always considered as a noblest one. And you must be proud to be part of a knowledge-based society. Our society is a knowledge-based society. That is because right from ancient times, India produced great institutions of learning like Nalanda, Takshila, Ujjain, Vikramasila. When the rest of the world was half barbarian, India was having great educational institutions. We are today talking about global education. But in those days, people from abroad came to India to learn the sciences as well as arts in this country and philosophy also. And that is the reason why Indian learning was always hailed as the greatest learning. And today, after British education, at the dawn of the independence, we have a mission. The mission is, at that time, we had 30 crores of people. Today, more than 135 crores we have. And our task is to increase the GER, because education is the backbone of any country for that matter. All the developed countries have the highest GER ratio. For instance, like USA, Sweden, France and other countries, they have more than 70% as their GER, gross enrollment ratio. But today, after 70 years and more, we have reached a status of 25% of GER. but the new educational policy, what they are calling new national education policy of 2019, wants to achieve in less than 15 years, by 2030, another 25%, which means our GER by 2030 must be 50%. This is an uphill task. For last 70 years and more, we could achieve only, say, 25%. But our task is to achieve another 25% within 15 years. And that is, in fact, that is the reason why our educational system is always hailed, because we are catering to the needs of great society, and also the Tamil society, where we are part of Tamil society, is also a learned society. When you say, call your society as a learned society, that means to understand the antiquity of Tamil culture and Tamil society, you have to depend on normally archaeological evidences. Apart from the excavations that are going on at Kiradi, which have to be yet to be brought into full limelight, but our understanding of Tamil culture and Tamil antiquity is based on Sangam literature. 10 பாட்டு 8 தொகை 11 கீழ்கணக்கு and 50 காப்பியங்கள். And you have the topmost of this is Tirukural. And you know, Tirukural is hailed as the greatest of the literature that the Tamils produced. So if you want to understand a society, then if you depend on the literature the society produced, which means that society is truly a learned society. And that is the reason why I was telling you that all of us must be proud to be part of this great society. And in Tirukural, the greatness of Tirukural lies in 2 couplets. I would like to cite one couplet here. Arivu atram kakum karivi, siruvarkum ul alika aha aran. Wisdom is a weapon to ward off destruction. It is an inner fortress which enemies cannot destroy. This couplet eulogizes the power of knowledge and wisdom, which can be cultivated only by a systematic learning. Realizing the greatness of Tirukural, it is preserved in the Kremlin Palace, Russia, where world treasures are preserved in undestroyable containers made out of tungsten. In fact, your education and higher degree will open enormous opportunities for you in a very competitive world. I would also like to congratulate the learned faculty who have worked hard with the students and enriched them with the wealth of knowledge, skills, technologies, and moral values to make them capable of serving the science, society, and humanity at large. Dear graduates, for you, I quote Albert Einstein, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. This is what Einstein said. Always keep in mind, knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Now empowered with a degree, you are going to the actual field of work without your mentor and teacher. So after observation analysis, when you find that anything agrees with reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. Let you act as a lamp for yourself and listen to your inner voice. On the path of progress, please remember, you cannot cross the sea merely by staring and standing at the water. Progress requires hard work, energy, and faith in yourself. When one is fearless, conviction provides one's decision. Abraham Lincoln once said, be sure you put your feet in the right place and then stand firm. Friends, we grow with experiences of every kind, which come with inquisitiveness and, of course, with age. All this in turn helps us to be better human beings. It is not just the curriculum, but the entirety of experience that one has in his or her formative years is what makes one excel in life. Educating a boy is educating a person. Educating a girl is educating a nation. India can reach its true potential as a nation only when its women population are equipped with the power of education. Truly, this Vivekananda group of institutions are doing the same. I really applaud the founders of these institutions. When we talk of freedom, it is also reminds us of our responsibilities. It is well said that family is everything in our culture. It has to be consciously remembered by every woman. Failure to understand the importance of these will lead to the disintegration of the family. Women, no doubt, are aware of their immense potential, but you need to possess self-confidence. Listen to what Swami Vivekananda said. Believe in your thyself, and the world shall be at your feet. Remember, you have abundant energy. Come out of your cocoon-like experience. Come out of plethora of unscientific taboos and outdated, subjugating, belittling processes, and assert your individuality. It is important that women understand what is unacceptable behavior is in order to fight against it. This is why education is very important, and education is in fact a key towards women empowerment. I'm happy to see women outnumbering in all spheres, particularly in this group of higher education. And Vivekananda group of institutions empower women and make them great. Even at Alagappa University, I would like to state 73% of students, though it is a co-education, are women students. Indian women of the Vedic period like Ghosha, Lopamudra, Maitreyi, Gargi, Sangam period we had Avayar, were said to be intellectuals of great magnitude during Esther periods. Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy was one of the women pioneers of modern times who stood for the cause of liberating India from the British. She was a women's activist and a social reformer. Dr. Muthulakshmi had many firsts to her recognition. Science and technology are often considered to be the field of men. Nevertheless, the contribution of women to progress of science cannot be forgotten. Let me mention about Indian women scientists who are an inspiration to all of us. Mangala Narlika is a renowned Indian mathematician. Aditi Pant is an oceanographer and the first Indian woman to travel to Antarctica. Indira Hinduja is an Indian gynecologist and fertility specialist. She is the first medical practitioner in India who helped to produce a test tube baby. Sunitra Gupta is a novelist and a professor of theoretical epidemiology at Oxford University. Nandini Harinath, a rocket scientist at the Indian Space Research Organization, Satellite Center, Bengaluru. Nandini has worked on 14 missions in her 20-year of work. Dr. V. Shanta is a well-known name today, an oncologist par excellence. Her immense services and dedication to the